Hi, welcome to our channel. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Dwayne.
And we are slow travelers. We're new to being slow travelers, and our goal is to stay on budget and stay in good health along the way. Our budget is $4,000 a month. And that comes, $2,500 comes from renting our house in Phoenix. And then the other $1,500 comes because we sold everything we own, all of it. And we're living out of a suitcase and we don't want to dip into our savings. And so right now, we are coming to you from the beautiful south of Puerto Vallarta.
Yes, we are in our second month. We're about 30 minutes south of Puerto Vallarta in a little nice, wonderful area. We spent the last 27 days in this beautiful condo. Wonderful one bedroom, nice kitchen area, comfortable, beautiful patio. You can see the wonderful views.
Lots of whales. The whales were always going.
It is whale season.
It's like whale season. And
every day.
And dolphins, and
we even saw a manta ray.
A giant manta ray, and yeah.
It has been a sea quest. So, but we got this great place through our Wyndham Vacasa hack. So check out that video if you want to learn more about that.
It was about $2,700, so it really is for a one bedroom a steal.
Very.
And this video is for us. We are looking maybe someplace after we're done slow traveling that we could live for like 6 months, maybe a year, and we don't know where that is. So we're kind of putting together a list and criteria for us, like what we need and what we would be looking for. So
nice requirements.
Yeah, these are our requirements to stay here.
The first one is, do we feel safe? Mm-hmm. And we did. We were, like I said, we were a little farther south from Puerto Vallarta, so the city bustle, hustle bustle, is not affecting us. We are very calm, relaxed. Security at the condo, cameras, assistance. There's always been someone around to be able to help if we needed.
There's a full-time night security.
Yes,
so when we came home late at night,
there
was someone there to check us in and make sure we were safe.
And it's been nice. We don't stay out late, so we did go into town for a couple times for our groceries and sets. We didn't work late past night, but Puerto Vallarta does have nightlife, so we are early to bed, early to rise. So we missed out on that, which is okay for us. Everyone has been great and friendly. I almost left my backpack at the grocery store, but the bagger made sure that she got it back to me, which was wonderful. So the people are great. And even I overpaid. We were at the pharmacy and I completely overpaid, double overpaid. They could have just kept and pocketed. They didn't. They gave it back. So the people are really nice in general. As long as you're nice to them, they're nice to us back. And then always keep aware of your surroundings too. So just like back in the States, we watch where we are and make sure we know what we're doing.
And we stick together.
Yes.
All right. Second criteria that we are looking for, like I said, we are on a budget. So is it affordable? Like, could we actually even afford to do this? And as I mentioned earlier, we got this for a really good deal. We did use our Vacasa hack points. I think if we rented it in March, I don't know if it's going to go up, but this place and then some very similar condos were like $88 per night to about $125 per night. So a teeny bit high for us, but not expensive. They had one for sale in the building, just to kind of put it into perspective, and it's for sale for like $499,000, and I think they had one for $520,000. So kind of puts it into ballpark for U.S. prices. We found Puerto Vallarta to be pretty affordable. Like our grocery bills seem to be about the same because we keep on kind of repeatedly buying the same water, same vegetables. We like the same foods. We're not, creatures of habit. And then we found a ton of free activities. So lots of free public beaches. And each beach had a little bit of a different vibe. Like one was kind of quiet and relaxing. One had a ton of vendors. And then that's where you would like rent your boats for the day if you wanted to go fishing or jet skis. We didn't do that, but it was fun to explore those. And then we loved exploring the different areas that actually have Puerto Vallarta. We would have to take we took what is it called?
We took the Uber.
We took an Uber and then we took the shuttle. We have a shuttle here. Mm-hmm. And he would take us and drop us out. And we would just walk around. We walked around Old Town. We walked around Romantica. It was gorgeous. So very affordable.
Really nice. The other criteria, next one, is weather. Mm-hmm. The weather was beautiful here. We were in March, which is the tail end of whale season. It's a dry season, so we saw some clouds, maybe 1 or 2 mornings, but never really rain or see anything. The humidity has been 0 to none is what it feels like. We've been to Mexico before when it's been so humid, you just feel like you're stepped out of the shower and you're just all wet. So we didn't have any of that during this time frame. It's really, really nice. We just loved it. There were a couple times where we did put our long sleeve shirts on,
like in the evenings.
Early morning and evenings. The ocean breeze coming in was a little chilly at times, but nothing unbearable. Definitely not shoveling 4 inches of snow.
Which kind of brings us to our next criteria. And because we do like to work out and we're trying really hard to stay healthy for my grandkids, and they'll be your grandkids
mine too.
But how is it possible in Puerto Vallarta? Like, how would we do it? We, at this particular condo, we had a gym and we had a pool that we did exercises in, and we did a lot of morning yoga. Walking was a little bit more difficult. We walked 1.5 miles to and from, like it was 1 mile to the beach and 1.5 miles back. That walk was a little rough, just there's not sidewalks or
there were a couple times it was
paths.
scary with a car coming around the corner that you couldn't really see.
I think if you were in more central Puerto Vallarta, the walking would be more easily incorporated. We're oceanfront, but there's not a beach there. It's definitely like a rocky. You can't really walk on it. We got a lot of exercise walking through Old Town and doing touristy things, but we're a little isolated.
Which has been nice.
And it's been very relaxing, but it's definitely a little harder to just naturally incorporate it into your everyday life. Like normally we would just walk to the grocery store and get maybe an extra bottle of water, or we would walk to the coffee shop. There is no coffee shop in things. So like it, but it's okay. Just being honest. What's our next criteria?
Next criteria is friendliness. Definitely friendliness to tourists, because we are tourism. We are bringing money in, and now these times, I'm not sure when you're watching this, but this current time frame of where we are, sometimes there's a little bit going on. So we have found it that everyone was wonderfully easy to work with, to communicate. Communication was a little bit more difficult this time. Had to use Google Translate a little bit more often.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know if it's a different dialect in Spanish than what I'm used to, but I was confused a lot more than I was in Tulum. So, but they were just as willing to help talk the other way and find out what we needed, especially when we needed something. It was nice.
And like when we got on the bus, everyone was smiling at us. Like it was, we smiled first, and then everyone was like, Buenos dias. And
we didn't notice as many, because we are isolated, we didn't notice as many tourists. In our condo building, there are people who actually live here, which looks like year round. So we didn't get to meet any other people along and see those. But like I said, the Mexican people have been wonderful here. So helpful and nice and friendly.
And we like it. We've been having fun. And then our last criteria, and this is really important to me, is I'm enjoying slow traveling, and we are having a great time.
Having a blast. Yes, we are.
But I do want easy access to our family. Like I am missing my dog a little bit still, and I'm missing my kids. We've been FaceTiming them. I just have that urge that if we needed to, could we just hop on the plane and get to them quickly? And in Puerto Vallarta, was it a 2-hour flight back to Phoenix? So this was easy for us. Like we could just hop and go. So that's a big check for can visit the dog.
And the kids.
Yes,
the kids too.
But overall, we really did. We enjoyed it. It was fabulously relaxing. We got up every morning and just sat out there and had coffee. And we saw so many whales that we lost count of how many we would see in a day. And it's the mamas, and when you get your binoculars out, you can see the babies. And they come up and you can see the water hole, what is that, the blowhole? And one time we even just heard it, like they were so close that we were like, is that a whale? And it was just like right over the It was crazy. And then we would see dolphins. They're not playing like they do with the boat, but you could just see the big pods of them, and they'd just be going up and down.
Every once in a while, one would jump way up high.
And like Dwayne said, we saw that manta. That was amazing.
It was giant.
We thought it was a rock, and it started to move.
Until it moved. Usually rocks don't move like that.
So we would highly recommend, this is a slow travel month, and especially during whale season. And from our understanding, that's September to the end of March.
November
to the end of March. And we asked if this is busy or like, was this unusual?
Unusual.
And they said, no, this is normal.
This is what happens.
Like, it was crazy. So, anyways.
Fabulous. If you like to whale watch, this is the place. Blue Horizon condos, residences, Blue Horizon residences. We'll add a link in the comments below, but it's been wonderful.
So, and yeah, if you like our content, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to us. We are trying to get monetized, and thank you
just
for
like
watching.
sharing,
Yeah,
so.
yeah. So thanks. Have a good one. Bye.